Hi there, this is Adrian from APR Studios, Stavanger in Norway. What I'm going to show you now is very basic, but it's quite an important thing. A lot of people do ask about it a lot. I'm going to show you how to create inserts and how to send different parts of those inserts, the different parts of those tracks rather, via the inserts to, for example, a reverb. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a stereo instrument track. There it is. And I'm going to instantiate tune track Easy Drummer. Okay, now if I just get a groove going, okay, sounds good enough to me, so I'm just going to drag that up and to drop it in. There it is. Okay, so now we have this running, but what we need to do is you want a little bit of reverb maybe on the snare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my tracks, and I'm going to, or rather let me go to open the mixer first and show you this. I've got a setup here that I've made, and what it does, it make this multi-channel, so I'm sending them out on all different outputs. And when I've done that, I'm just going to close the mixer. Then I'm going to go to my tracks, new. I want stereo, I want aux inputs, and I want, in fact, I believe, let me see, I'm just, well, let's just say 6 for now, I think. So we'll say 6 of those, and we will create. Okay, so these are all my auxes, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this one go to my plugin, and I can choose Easy Drummer Output 2, Easy Drummer Output 3, Easy Drummer Output 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now I've not chosen 8 because in Easy Drummer here we don't have 8. Okay, so I can close that now. Alright, so now what I've got happening now is the separate instruments coming through. Let me show you that. Yeah, now you can see them. We've got the kick, snare top, snare bottom, hi-hat, toms, overheads, and room. Okay, so if I now, let me see, I should be able to solo the snare. There it is. Okay, so I want to put reverb to that. So what do? Alright. Choose the last aux. Make a new stereo aux input. Create that one. Double click on that and let's just call it reverb for now. I'm going to pull in, let's see, pull in the reverb. Which one am I going to use actually? Well, I can use the reverb's a nice reverb. Okay, so we'll choose a hall. Let's have a look here. Gated snare. Sounds interesting. Okay, so we will assign. If you Alt click and go up to the bus and select, say for example 3 and 4, you'll get all those going into 3 and 4. We don't need it on the reverb, so we just no send for that one. So now what we're doing is we're now sending these tracks, or will be sending these tracks, to bus 3 and 4. So to make this work, we choose the bus 3 and 4 for this one, and the output, I do believe is correct. Yes, it is correct. Okay, so listen. Okay, so if I now Add reverb. See what oh yeah, because I've soloed them. My mistake. Excuse me. There's our reverb. Not very nice. Take a different one. Right, obviously it's too much. Go back to the beginning. Well, this is a send, of course, so if I take it off the send, that's all our reverb coming back. Obviously it's far too much, so we can bring the wet down. And there's our reverb. So what we've done now is we're actually sending, in this case, that one there, and we can send this one too. Probably a little bit too much, so we'll take them both into 15, I think. Let's get that one up as well, down to 15. So this is what we're sending. We're sending the snares now. These are the snare sends, those two there, to this bus here, which has the reverb. So we'll listen to it again. Yeah, not too keen on that reverb. Let's try a snare hall. You can hear it there rocking through nicely. So that's it. What we've basically done here is we've made an instrument, given it separate channels so we can send the different tracks to those to our bus 3 and 4, which we've made as a reverb. So just to recap, here's all our tracks. They can be any type of tracks. This is an instrument track, but it could well be an audio track, makes no difference. Choose a send, 3 and 4, make that the input to your auxiliary. There it is, 3 and 4 input, and the output, I just call it drum bus for now. It's just my basically 17 and 18 2-track in on my Persona Studio Live. So there we go. We've sent the reverb, and just to make sure, there we hear it. So there you have it. Well, hope it helped. Bye.